Breaking news out of China, where a catastrophic flood disaster is tearing through the southern province of Guangxi. Torrential rains have unleashed mega floods that have turned streets into rivers, swallowing cars, collapsing buildings, and leaving entire neighborhoods cut off from the outside world. The devastation is overwhelming. Have battered Guangxi. Rivers have swollen far beyond their banks, reaching Viral footage shows torrents of brown water roaring through downtown streets, carrying vehicles, debris, and even sections of road with unstoppable force. Residents are seen desperately clinging to rooftops, waving for help as the floodwaters rise. Officials confirm that dozens of buildings have collapsed, their foundations eroded by the raging waters. Rescue teams are racing against time. The conditions are dire. Entire blocks are underwater, power has been cut in several districts, and communications are patchy at best. The number of casualties is climbing by the hour, with people reported missing across multiple counties. Guangxi's Emergency Management Agency has declared a provincial disaster emergency, mobilizing thousands of soldiers and volunteers to assist in evacuations. Helicopters and inflatable boats are being deployed, but heavy rain and landslides are hampering access to some of the hardest hit areas. Local officials say more than 120,000 people have already been displaced, with tens of thousands now crowding into temporary shelters. Scientists warn that these floods are being supercharged by record-breaking rainfall totals, part of a broader trend of climate extremes across southern China. Some regions of Guangxi have recorded more than 400 millimeters of rain in just 48 hours, a staggering amount that overwhelms drainage systems, river channels, and dams. Landslides triggered by the saturated hillsides are compounding the destruction, burying roads and cutting off mountain towns. The human stories emerging are heartbreaking. Families separated as floodwaters swept through their homes, children carried to safety by rescuers wading chest-deep through muddy torrents, and farmers watching helplessly as entire fields of crops disappear underwater. For many, the loss of homes and livelihoods will take years, if not decades, to recover from. Economically, the damage is expected to be devastating. Infrastructure has been crippled, highways and rail lines severed, and entire industrial zones shut down. Experts estimate that losses will stretch into the billions, further straining recovery efforts in a region already vulnerable to flooding disasters. And tonight, as rains continue to fall, the fear is far from over. More storms are forecast for the coming days, raising the risk of additional landslides, dam failures, and flash floods. Residents across Guangxi remain on edge, bracing for what could become one of the most destructive disasters in the province's history. From Guangxi's rural villages to its major cities, the images are harrowing. Streets transformed into rivers. Buildings collapsing like sandcastles. Families displaced, communities in ruins, and an entire province struggling to survive the wrath of nature. If you're interested in this kind of content and want to stay alert to future events, make sure to subscribe. We post constant updates to keep you informed.